Alright, a little cloning tutorial for those who know nothing about it. Basically, to start, I kind of skipped the beginning, but it's really obvious. You basically plant seeds in the four corners, right? And keep cloning them. Keep cloning them. And once you get a bunch of clones, you type them into this site. This is the easy way. This isn't like the brilliant next level way. This is just the simple way. So first you get a bunch of clones, and then you pull up this site, right? And you scan them all in. And you just go scan Rust. Make sure your UI scale is whatever. Read all this you need to. We're looking for Rust. Screen 1 is good. Wait for it to kick in. And then you just scan over these and you get a little beep sound. You go to the next. Be sure to go in order because it's going to tag them by order. Boom. Okay, so we've scanned them all. We got one more over here. I guess I'll scan. This garbage one. You never know, though. Sometimes the garbage ones come in handy. I don't really understand it. Then we go back to this. Stop sharing and calculate. And we'll see what we can get out of our results here. Typically just go for the easy 100%er. There's a triple G. Still calculating, still calculating. So we're going to see what all options we can. Looks like we can build about anything. But we want to get a score of 6. Just depending. I think, yeah, we're going to go for whatever is best. Still calculating. So we got a lot of Gen 2 100%, but you see the Gen 1 50%. So those 50% are hit and miss. You might not get what you want. So if you can get a Gen 1 a Gen 1 God clone, that always makes it easy. That doesn't always happen. So we're going to set these up. It does tell you how to do all this stuff. But it looks like we could go for this one, for this one. I think we're just going to go 3 Gs, 3 Ys. And if we can get an H in there, that's fine too. Like this right here is perfect. But you can see it takes some Gen 1s. There's a couple 100%ers. Yeah, we're just going to make this one here. So we click on it. And we see what we need to make. All these are Gen 1 and this is a Gen 2. Okay, so we need to build this one, right? So we'll click it and do the 100% option. And we got to surround with these plants. The starting one can be whatever. We'll just use a seed. So we'll get a seed in the ground, right? Let it germinate for a while, and then we surround with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different clones. So let's find those. You see they're labeled 2, 9, 26, etc. That's to make it easier. Oh, go to the right one. To find them. This should be 2, right? And then 9. And then 26, 32. 25, 26 will be right here. Yeah. And then we got a 32. This one. And then we got 36, which should be this one. Yeah. Alright, so those are our surround saplings. We'll have those ready to go over wherever we planted it. It's very dark. I like to make a small box over by it, but you can do whatever you want. So we gotta wait for this to go into like 25% into sapling. That's when we want to drop these around it. So there's that. And then we gotta make this one as well. And it takes 4, it takes 1, 8, 8. You see, double check, make sure they're right. 28, 29. See, this will be 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So take those. And it gets us a 100% chance. See, sometimes there's east-west. You can read this if you need to, but we're not doing any of that here. But this literally tells you everything you need to know. So we'll get a second one going. Let's get a random seed. Do it on this end instead. Get a little box. And let's get the last clone set up as well. This is a 50%er, so it might take a couple tries. Looks like we might just clone a batch of everything it needs. 2, 8, yeah, 34, and 36 should be the one on the end. That's the last one, so we want to make sure we don't run out of those. And 49 is, oh, that one awkward one that thought we might not need. So we're just going to clone all of these. Keep them nice and separate so they don't do their thing. And the rest of these, yeah, we just got to wait 10 minutes. I usually set a timer on my phone. It's kind of important to make sure you don't miss the timer. So I just hit the button on my phone and set timer for 10 minutes. Alright, so it may vary depending on your water and the health and all that stuff. But usually 10 minutes from when you plant them is good. Alarm is just about to go off, so we're about just in time. We got to get these sorted, so we got to do this quick. Let me get this out of the way. We got to get these on all the sides. I don't think it matters where. Oh, I may have done it too soon because we want sapling to be at... Okay, yeah, this should be fine. 17%. Alright, and this one is... Oh, no, we're fine. We got a little time. Seedling. Okay, so if it goes sapling up to 50%, you're good, but once it gets to around 100, you're definitely not good anymore. We've got some clones being made. We got to wait till these get to sapling. This is still seedling. Okay, that one's growing really slow. These are saplings, so we can clone these now. Wait on that one a little bit. Basically, we just want to throw them back in here. Stack up those numbers. That way we can risk some 50% chances, which I guess I can go ahead and do. I shouldn't have. Maybe shouldn't have threw all this back. But that's okay. We can just go look at it again. So it's this one. Plant 2 may have shifted order. Right? YHYG. YHYG. Or we need to plant more of those. Is that what these are? Yeah. Alright. Okay, so it was this one. We know it was this one. 34, 36. This one. This one, right? And then this awkward one on the side. Okay, so we got to surround with that, but it also has like specific sides, west, east, and it doesn't matter. So we got to pay attention to that. And it doesn't mean like a true north. You don't actually need to look at your compass. It just needs to be on one side of the plant or the other. Enter. So we'll do those right in the center, I guess. We'll get just a seed as an extra plant. Make sure it's not a god clone randomly. It's actually kind of good. Don't think we're going to need it, but if you get a bunch of G's on them for grow, it actually goes faster. Like, that's got 3 G's, so we'll go with that one. And I need like a tool to pull up that other one, or I'll just leave it. But let's see how these are good going. It should go into cloning after this. It's got a bunch of grow on it. It's got 2 grows. Okay. So yeah, the G's are for grow. It basically means it pops up faster. But now that we got another one we want to clone, we should probably set another timer. So I'm going to do that. Always set timers if you think you might miss it. Okay, so this one has ticked up and it's gone to crossbreed. We can see it's got 1X in it. We can see what it's going to be. We just want to confirm that that's what we're aiming for. That was this first set. Yep, that is it. It looks like successful. We just need to let it grow and clone it here after it's done crossbreeding. And these are looking fine. This one has gone into sapling mode, so we can do this very soon. We just want to let it tick 1 or 2 above sapling, basically. This is a slow grower too. And let's just confirm. This is this one here. We're doing case 1. Okay, and this other one has gotten to mature, so we can make a clone. 42. Okay, that's good enough. We're gonna send it. So I think ideally you just want to get G's on these middle plants when you're doing this, because it goes faster. You want the process to go a little faster. Okay, now this is the one we got to be careful with. We got to make sure we sign these right. Let's double check. Rust breeder here. Looking at this last one. So we want to make sure on the west side we got the ones with the G's on the end. Okay, so let's note that. G's on the end, one side. These ones. And on the other side, let's see, east and east. Here's the other 2 that are not the bad one. Okay. So this one and this one, I guess doesn't matter. We'll wait till sapling gets a little bit higher, and then we'll plant. So these ones on one side, and the others on another side, and this one. And it's only 50%, so this one might fail. And we might have to try it again. But as you can see, it turned into this one with 3 H's, which we can see is exactly what we wanted. Now we just need to get this last one sorted out. I accidentally picked it, so I planted a new one. But yep, we are ready for it. This is sapling 21. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and see if we get lucky. And there's the timer. Perfect. So let's do this very carefully. This side of the planter. And another side of the planter. Now, does this mean, like, as far away as possible? Like over here? And over here? Cornered away from each other? And then this one, just anywhere? Okay, I took an AFK there, and my timer went off, so we'll check the status. Hopefully everything's clonable. Just in time. And all we need is this one, which is almost there. Okay, so there's the surround one. We got an extra try just in case we mess up. We're gonna go ahead and plop this down. And we got everything we need to surround it with. These 3. plenty of them. Nice looking plants. This set right here makes a god clone. It's 4 set. So, kind of interesting. So it might be worth studying that kind of stuff if you're looking to learn it long term, but I'm not. So we're just going to let this bad boy do its thing. I'm going to set another timer for 10 minutes. Alright, it looks like we're good to go. This thing's a sapling. And all we got to do is surround it. And it should turn into the god clone. Looks great. We just want the perfect one. There she is. The rest are whatever. And we just clone it a bunch. There's all the old crappy clones that we do not need anymore, so we're going to just despawn them. No reason for people to waste their mental energy looking at these anymore. Alright, look at that. A full harvest with these perfect clones. 3.1k basically. Wow. Okay, so there we go. I've shown a full harvest now. It's actually the next day. I may have fallen asleep. So, alright, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed.